we will try to access the weather information from openweathermap.org over a HTTPS protocol using a local machine by writing the Python code in it. And then we send that weather information to the thingsboard.eyantra.org over an MQQT protocol. How do we do that? We'll demonstrate that thing too. Okay. So this is a openweathermap.org website. And this is a thingsboard.eyantra.org website. So we are writing a Python code here. This is our Python code. What the code does is we import the major 4 modules which are required for this connectivity. And we use 2 callback functions, one to connect to the server and the other to send the message to the server, the ThingsBoard server. The URL that we are using is the HTTPS API, OpenWeather API that we are using in this project. Using this OpenWeather API, we will access the weather information which is stored in the openweather.org website. The host URL, that is thingsboard.eyantra.org, and we use this device access token to access the information or to store the information at the on the thingsboard.org. The interval 10 is a 10-second duration between each message that we are transmitting. The sensor data that we are mainly focusing is temperature and the humidity. The next reading, every 10 seconds, the next reading happens. The client, this function is used to call the client connection, and on connect callback function is used to do that. And the next is to send the message. We use on message function here. And we set up the server using this device ID and the token and the port number. Then we do this a function in infinite loop. What we do in this is we use the RESTful API in the get method to get the data from this URL. The URL defined is again the openweathermap.org. And the data that we get is in the JSON format. And from that JSON format data, we extract temperature and the humidity information and send it to a device which is there in the device called me, which is there in the thingsboard.org. And this interval again for every that happens for every 10 seconds, and then it goes for a sleep mode, and then the whole loop repeats. This loop repeats infinitely. Okay. Right now I will demonstrate you the temperature and the humidity information of 3 places. One is Srinagar, another is Mumbai, another is Bangalore. It is north part of the Karnataka and north part of India, the mid part of the India, and the south part of the India. We have taken 3 cities from 3 different places. I will just demonstrate this code. Yeah. So we ran this code, and then like we are getting some information. We are getting some information related to the city name Bangalore, and the humidity it is showing right now around 32%. Let us see like how can we see this data on the thingsboard.org. This is our team credentials, the username and the password. We log in through that. And then like we can go to the devices in this and then check. This is a device that we created, and it has the attributes, client attributes, server attributes, wherein which we check the status of a button in here. What is the button? How do we check? Like I will show you in the dashboard. Let's go to the dashboard. The dashboard has the four wizards. One is to indicate the temperature. The other is to indicate the humidity. Then there is a switch control. And then there is a attribute indicator that this switch, that is last status of the switch. Right now it is off. Then it goes to on. The previous condition of switch is off or false. That is what represented in this wizard. Okay. This is about the setup. Let's see like what is that we are getting. Okay. This is a Bangalore data. Right now it is 28 degrees Celsius and 32% is the humidity. We'll go to the openweather.org and then check for the Bangalore once again. Right now temperature is 28 degrees Celsius and the humidity is 32%. That's what is shown in our website also. So we got the data from OpenWeather API and then like we push that to the thingsboard.api. Okay, this is one demonstration. Like we'll quickly change this